Good evening, Your Excellency, the Prime Minister of Cabo Verde, Dr. Jose Ulysses Correa Silva, Your Excellency, my dear sister, the Honorable Minister for Health for Cabo Verde, Mrs. Philomena Goncalves, Your Excellency, Your Excellencies, the other members of the executive of the government that are present here, the members of the Parliament, as well as the representative of United Nations Resident Commission in Cabo Verde, Dr. Patricia Portela de Sousa, development partners that are present here today, including a representative of World Health Organization, the distinguished speakers that have all spoken during the day, as well as distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's a great honor to stand before you at this prestigious international conference on positive mental health under the inspiring motto, Positive Mental Health, a priority and a commitment for all. This gathering underscores a collective commitment to fostering mental well-being as well as essential component of our health. Earlier on today, we've heard several speakers spoke. We heard the speaker that spoke to us on spirituality and suicide. We heard what Lucretia did in the olden age of when she was raped and then she committed suicide. But then the same thing happened to the women in the Roman Empire, but they did not commit suicide. That was the importance of spirituality and mental health. We also heard about the fact that spirituality is necessary for mental well-being, and GDP does not correlate with suicide rate. We heard about the suicide rate in Sweden compared to other less developed countries. So, also, we heard about religion and spirituality, about finding purpose in life, spirit of positivity and negativity. We heard what the speaker told us about ethics, equity, tolerance, love, integrity, and culture. We just heard about what the speaker spoke to us about climate change and mental health. The burden now is going to cost the world about 45 billion. Fast forward to 2050, it will be costing the entire world about over 500 billion. This is a great issue here. And let me commend and congratulate the Minister of Health, Mrs. Philomena Goncalves, for thinking it and finding it worthwhile to hold this conference. This is an important thing. Mental health has been in the back burner for the ECOWAS nations and even for the African Union. I think this conference will highlight the importance of mental health and forcing nations to bring this back to a front burner. Thank you so much, my dear sister, for taking the time, for your wisdom, for your futuristic idea of convening this conference. I think from the morning to where we are today, this conference has met its purpose. Everybody will agree with me that mental health, it's an issue for everybody in the world. More so, the high prevalence of substance abuse that we're seeing now. It cuts across race, social class, and ethnicity. Substance abuse, illegal drug trading across all countries is affecting our youth. It's reducing our human capital index, human capital development. This conference could not have come at a better time. I'll stop here and let me tell you what we're doing in my country. I'm pleased to highlight the significant stride made by our current administration, our current president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, in the health sector. Under his visionary leadership, we have witnessed transformative changes aimed at improving the health and well-being of Nigerians. This is exemplified by the huge healthcare funding, which is attendant increased health infrastructure development. This significant increase in budgetary allocation to the health sector has ensured that critical areas receive necessary funding to improve the healthcare delivery in our country. We have also embarked on an ambitious program to upgrade and expand our infrastructure across our country. This includes the construction and renovation of hospitals, clinics, primary healthcare centers to enhance access to quality health services. We have also improved infrastructures in dedicated 9 tertiary psychiatric hospitals located across our country. 2 initiatives like our Basic Healthcare Provision Fund, we're working to ensure that every Nigerian has access to essential services, including mental health care, without suffering financial hardship. Recognizing the critical role of healthcare professionals, the administration has focused on training, recruiting, and retraining skilled healthcare workers, especially mental health care professionals. This effort has been bolstered by partnership with international organizations and local institutions to provide continuous professional development. To further enhance our health care system and ensure the well-being of our citizens, the Federal Ministry of Health has also outlined a comprehensive 4-point agenda to carry out our President's mandate for health sector renewal. The number one thing, improving governance in the healthcare system, improving our population healthcare outcomes, and unlocking the value chain of our healthcare system. And more importantly, looking at health beyond physical security, but as part of our social security and national security. You just heard how climate change is impacting the healthcare delivery as well as mental health across the world. We have a solid commitment to positive mental health because positive mental health is the heart of our health agenda. We understand that mental well-being is fundamental to individuals and societal prosperity. Therefore, we have implemented several mental health programs in my country aimed at improving mental health services and promoting mental well-being. Some of these key initiatives include a national mental health care policy. This policy provides a comprehensive framework for mental health care in Nigeria. It emphasizes the integration of mental health services into primary health care services and the development of community-based mental health services. We also have legislated mental health. This is aimed at protecting the right of people with mental health condition and ensure they receive appropriate care and treatment, amongst other innovative regulations that our legislative arm has carried out. We also we've integrated mental health into our primary health care. A lot has been achieved in this area in ensuring that mental health care is accessible at the community level with training of healthcare workers at this level to recognize and treat common mental health ailments. Another thing we've done is we've instituted aggressive national mental health awareness campaign, regular awareness campaign to educate the public about mental health, reduce the stigma, and encourage citizens to seek help is ongoing. The media, community leaders, and non-governmental organizations are all involved in this initiative. We have also initiated school-based mental health strategies. These are being carried out to address mental health issues among children and adolescents in a school. These initiatives promote early identification of mental health problems and provides treatment and support to students in need so that we can quickly get to the student, provide care, provide intervention to prevent suicide and substance abuse, amongst other forms of mental health disorders. We also have instituted an aggressive substance abuse program. We all recognize the link between substance abuse and mental health. We aim to reduce the prevalence of substance abuse and its associated mental health problems with this program that we've initiated. We're also embarking on aggressive research and data collection in collaboration with our partners. We support research and data collection on mental health issues to drive our policy and program development. This will help us in measuring the prevalence of mental health conditions, identifying risk factors, and the effectiveness of our interventions. These programs and initiatives reflect a country commitment to improving mental health services and promoting the well-being of all Nigerians. In conclusion, I want to reiterate our unwavering commitment to making positive the mental health as a priority in Nigeria, and I urge the community of nations to put positive mental health of all citizens as cornerstone of their national development. Together with the support of the international partners, stakeholders, and dedication of all government, we'll build a healthier, happier, and more resilient world to live. Before I end up my speech, it would be remiss of me to not recognize the hospitality of the people of Cabo Verde. This has felt like home to me. It's a beautiful country. I congratulate the Prime Minister for what you're doing, as well as the entire cabinet of the government and other organ of government. Thank you for listening. God bless God bless Cabo Verde, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
في أكبر